This is a historic day and night. We had S.O.Bs. This is Whatzup TV. We had S.O.Bs, Isle Dread, etc., Kings of Kings. But besides that, this is such a historic night and moment. I gotta first give thanks to Jah for everything that manifests and happens. Now, to my right, this is KOOL HERC, the original. For those who don't know, the man who made everything possible as far as having that cultural, that black reggae rap music foundation. This is the man that made it happen. You guys heard the story before. I'm gonna still say based on what I know. This man came from the island.
Kingston, Jamaica.
Kingston, Jamaica.
Or the Trenchtown.
Trenchtown. To New York City, America. Okay.
Second Street I live up down the block from the Ambassador Theater.
You getting it? Second Street, original, Kingston, Jamaica. And then came to?
Came to New York. Came to New York late 67.
67. Now, we were here before this started, and we were having a conversation about original things from day one. And my page of that starts in the early 80s. But after a while, Whatzup said, yo, guess who just walked in? DJ KOOL HERC. And I was like, what? I know of him, but I don't know his features. I don't know what he looked like. No, this is original. I'm talking about early 80s. This is the individual who can tell me from that much earlier time. Let's start and set the foundation that when I came here, I could have continued and, you know, be a reggae artist and perform.
And this man standing right beside me here, when I left Jamaica, this is the music I was listening to back in the days. Ska music before reggae come into its own. This is you, right? This is my king
nice.
Right here, right?
Lovely.
Got the like Dan
Respect, you know what I mean?
Prince Buster, you know?
Yeah, man.
You heard that? Now you see the whole full...
The way you feel about me, I feel about you.
Look at that. This is the original of the original way the whole thing is set and started. King, it is honored, it is blessed. It is blessed.
It's a blessing, it's a blessing. Respect. Still, I want you to understand that reggae and hip hop is big time family. You know that? Yeah, man, definitely. So, you know,
I grew up with it.
It'll come from the same. Can you see, just like when we DJ and we have the singer coming in and sing and come out. You see where the rappers them do it now. Have the singers coming in and sing and the rapper coming in and same part. So you see it's family, very close. I mean, so it's big respect. So,
it is blessed, it's an honor. That's an explanation from the king, the foundation original himself. Okay? Now they don't stop there. This is a historic day and night. And we're gonna show you the real. Like we were saying before, it's Whatzup and it's real, what time it is. Now King, let them know how the beginning start as far as what you started doing, where you started playing.
It's a long story, man, because I used to live in, after I moved from Trenchtown, I moved to Franklin Town, Upper York Street. That's like down from Dunkirk, and Somerset Lane, a guy called King George used to bring him sound system, give dance. I was around probably 10, 11 years old. Okay. You know, so that type of stuff. And my old man used to work at Kingston Wharf Garage. So I used to get music from the wharf. Right. Same time and listen to like Dan Drummonds and the Scatterlights and Uri and Big Youth and Prince Buster. Those names, that's my roots. That's what I grew up on, you know? And Barrelly and the Dragonades and all that, okay. You know? And I used to ride bicycle by stadium sometime, you know, and I left Jamaica in '67 and came here. My mother was, you know, learning about nursing. So she used to bring Smokey Robinson records, some Motown records down, plus my father bringing records from, you know, from the wharf.
And that's your next foundation.
That's foundation. So when I left from Jamaica, I came up here with a heavy accent. That's why I'm going back.
I still got mine. I'm not losing.
But you know, I come here and I try to apply reggae music to the American kids, and the heavy accent and the record, them couldn't understand it. Then Bob Marley, the Wailers came along and emphasized more on his vocabulary and the words, and people start pick up on it. So when I know when Eric Clapton made I Shot the Sheriff, I know that was a reggae record. I know that was a reggae record. So right there now I use a lot of James Brown, you know, a lot of, you know, bass line in it, you know, because James Brown is like a preacher to me. James Brown is another link. James Brown is another link.
Not a foundation.
Yes, I used his music and a few other, you know, white groups like, you know, Rare Earth, record called Get Ready, and then the Isaac Brothers, a record called Get Into Something, and then some other records that I pick out because I don't play the stuff that the radio play. I play stuff that it should be playing. And rather you come to my dance and hear records that nobody else have. So I can scratch out the name of the records. My woman so scratch out the name of the record so everybody else don't have it. Yeah. You know?
That's what it used to be from back in the day because hey, we used to listen before we start make our own music in Jamaica. We used to listen to pure American music. People like Ruth Brown, James Brown, Smiley Lewis, Fats Domino, you know, Louis Prima and Louis Jordan. Them man there, you understand? And then it's like when the ska come about, so we start listening to the ska until it come over to rocksteady, until it come down to reggae, you know. So it's like it's basically the same thing, you know what I mean?
After the documentary, the guy from Tokyo magazine, Adam, he make the documentary very informative, and you on it, man. And Coxon's on it, and Earl Chin, wife Pat Chin is on there. And them talk about Machuca, them talk about I King Stitch, and a few other people, man. So it's a nice. I'm gonna hand it to you, cause you have to have it. Sean Paul is on there making, you know, remarks about me leaving from Jamaica, come here with what I saw, but I had to flip it. You know, I'm not mean remark, mean that, you know, telling people. He was narrating the part about me as a youth, leaving from Jamaica, bringing what I say to the States.
I have a youth named Sean Paul, is a very cool youth, you know. Yeah, I see him like that. He's like a down-to-earth youth who, don't forget him roots, you know, and we just love him for that, trust me, him not leave him roots.
And keep it right, you know, I love that about him, and even Slide Down Bars on it, giving him his input about reggae music and hip hop and the whole evolution of it. Always like it's one family, you know.
See, before, I mean, a lot of folks are missing from here, but that would be the only link at this moment that is missing, Sean Paul, and that would complete the whole circle as far as you understanding how this whole thing started and where it's at today. You know what I mean? And to understand the whole process, the whole stage of this fusion of reggae and rap and hip hop. It's coming from one foundation based on culture, based on,
even right now that I speak, there's a very well-known artist in Jamaica going by the name of Barris Hammond. Me and him is cousin. Cause his grandmother, my grandmother's sisters, he don't know that. Miss Curry that live in Bull Bay or by Yalas. Big up to my family out there, Bull Bay, all right? And Franklin Town and people from Dunkirk. Cause that's where my youth come from. Cause I remember my mom.
Come from a music family.
Yeah, you know, I remember.
That's true. Yeah, man, you come from a music family, you know. It's like when I start doing my little thing, it's like I in my bathroom more time when I make up some whole heap of noise, and my grandmother always say, "Stop your noise and shut up! You make so much noise on the place, you know." But look. Hey,
nice kid, that kid.
You see what the nice take me?
Take out over the world.
Both. You know? So
you leave a big.
Sorry, my grandmother not alive. You see, which part? Just hold up her eyes. Carry gone, you know what I mean? But it's a blessing. Yeah.
It is blessed. It's a blessed moment. It's a blessed moment.
Right.
Yeah, go hear me, man.
I ain't got to wait to the ball.
Yes, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that.
Touch it. Look a bit.
King, before you leave, King, what would you give advice to young producers, entertainers, artists at this moment that is observing Sean Paul and the progress of reggae music? What would you advise them as an original foundation king in reggae music?
Well, both to the artists and the producers, I'm going to just say to them, just be as conscious as you can be in this business and be yourself, you know. That's one of the main things. Just know what you really want for though. You see what I'm saying? Because that is important, you know. And that's all I can say to them. That's the best advice I can give them. Because I really don't like give advice because I don't take advice really from people. But, you know, it's like that, you know, so.
Words of wisdom is always great though.
Yeah, man. Yes, man.